All right, what's going on there, team and crew and subscribers alike, everybody here. We're going to take a look at Captivate. I heard Captivate 12.5 is out. If it's anything like we had in the past, not much has changed, and it's the same old game that we have. But that's just my prediction. I've yet to see Captivate impress me, and obviously because Captivate has never been part of the Adobe Cloud, and I don't know what that is, but that should be a thing. So let's take a look at it. Let's see what's new, where it works and where it doesn't, because yeah, I have some bad news for you, but we'll go from there. Let's go. You want to be able to run your Windows operating system inside your Mac. Why do you need two laptops? You don't need two laptops anymore. With Parallels, you can use Windows inside your Mac and not affect any of what you're doing. It all syncs together. You can sync files between operating systems. They share the file directory. It's pretty awesome. I'm telling you, this is something you want to check out, especially today. Right now, they have a special, which is a special offer. I think it's 25% off the Business Pro, and you have 2 days to get it. So no matter what, check the link in the description, because there are always offers running around, especially if you're running around Thanksgiving or anything else. Parallels is pretty awesome. One install, and it comes with a bunch of tools that you can use on your computer and make your life easier. All right, back to the video. Okay, it's about to get bright in here, so make sure you have your glasses on. But here we go. We'll make this bright, I guess. Okay, so here we are, folks. Captivate. You go to adobe.com and you can find products and Captivate. And like I said, Captivate has been around for 20 or more years. It's the OG of the e-learning authoring tools. And we're going to take a look at see what's going on here. So we're saying that there's an all new Captivate, and it has apparently built-in sort of, I think what they did is they did some kind of workflow, so where they added things that you now don't have to do. So all those things that you needed to do, basically all the weaknesses the Captivate had, which was you have to set everything up from the beginning, set it up as templates so you can actually develop things quickly, they appear to have done that primarily. So widget, this and that, elevate, engage, and teamwork and transparency. So I don't see a lot of new in it, but the only way to find out is to actually do it. So I went to get it, and here's our big reveal. So Adobe Captivate, boom. Try to turn that on and see what happens. Okay, so here we are with Adobe Captivate. I have it open. I want to show you this because this is the first thing I got. And this has happened many times before with me with Captivate. No other Adobe product has given me these problems. This one, maybe one time Photoshop, maybe one time Premiere Pro back in the day, but today those apps seem to be performing well. This one, I don't know, gave me an error, didn't open up. We'll see what happens, right? But I'll show you. We'll see it here. There's no issues. So it could be a bad install. That happens all the time, I guess. The funny part is I downloaded and installed 12.5, and now it's offering me here to download and install 12.5. So why would you do that? Why would you have that there? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So they try to do these things. I think this is the problem with Adobe Captivate, right? So they do all these cool things where they're doing integrations in the back end, and they do directly, oh, now I find out that I have the up-to-date app. Wow. They do all this like links and stuff from the app. So there's a lot of stuff within the app itself when it gets installed in your local machine. This is a local install, by the way, still. So it gets installed in your machine, and they do that to primarily block a lot of the cheating that you could do with it, like, share subscriptions and stuff like that. And that itself, I think, creates a lot of problems, breaks a lot of things. And the problem is, if you're a contractor like me, or like if you work as a contractor before, no issues there in the sense that, you're the admin on your machines. But if you work in a company, then that becomes an issue. All right, so let's see if we can start a new project here. see how we get started. The first time didn't work, so. All right, it did open up. It did correct itself. Great. So here we got the blank project. So blank project here. And again, you know, it's a learning tool. The good thing I think they added is that you can now change perspectives here. This was there before. So like I say, I'm not seeing a lot of new changes, except the fact that you can now select this block. So basically what they did is, if you don't know how to do styles and formatting, they just solve that problem for the person that doesn't know how to do that. And I'm guessing, based on how software companies work, they just waited for somebody to complain, oh, why do I have to do styles, masters, and this and that? I don't need to do that. So then you do that. Okay, cool. So you added that, and you can do this. Okay, so you add the slides that way. So not bad. I think this is it's a good improvement in the tool itself, for sure. Because before it was a pain in the butt. And so, oh, okay, if you do a Command N, you go to a new project. We have here the ability to change from assets and from systems. There you go. Good. Okay, so it provides that. So just remember that in this type of tools, you're going to bring in all multiple elements and interactions, and then you're going to polish this to an LMS, to a learning management system, so people can take the course and do that. So what I see here that Captivate has done is it has added some good stuff. Now, what I like to have here that is a little more of a quick workflow will be to kind of hit that, but I guess if you hit this, then you can create a slide. So you can come here, plus slide, and do that. See, so back in the day, it was more like the PowerPoint version of it. You can right click, new slide, boom, get in there. Now they put it all here on the left, so you can add a slide, let's say for meet the team, and you got your different characters there and stuff like that. And what do you guys think about this? This is the childish stuff that we were doing 2 years ago. I wonder if that will stick around, the cartoons and stuff. But anyway, it looks very kid-like, but that's all right. It's all good. Maybe that's what the audiences need today, right? So we get character and text. Okay, so I can see where this is, you know, beneficial in a sense to get starting in adding stuff. The only, oh, and I like the part that you have the sign options and so it's sort of combined designer. This combined designer, some of the features that you see in Microsoft with Copilot, right? And then these features there. Now, I don't see any AI action here so far. And just remember this, don't let anybody tell you that what we're doing here is AI, because it's not. Right, so, okay, so flip car widget. This is a flip car widget. So you're able to do this. This is weird, because this is only the visible area. So why would you let me add something underneath here? Must be sort of a flow there. Okay, cool. All right. So if you notice, you can add all those things here, and then you got elements. Yeah, the widgets that go in here. So the widgets are pretty much your learning interactions, which some of them, I mean, this is no different. This has been here for a long time. So again, Captivate is not doing anything too special except making it easy for people that do not know how to do formatting styles, I would say. I don't see anything else here. I can go ahead and allow Captivate to record my screen, because you have to do that. So the recording player was changed a bit. That's good. You got the setups here. You can see the borders. I'm recording a recorder. That's funny, right? So I'm recording ScreenPal. I'm using ScreenPal to record Captivate. Automatic panning. So everything is pretty much the same. There's no difference there. This is your simulation, your software simulation types. So for example, demo will be just showing where to click, where to go to do things. Assessment will kind of test you, and training will show you and guide you through it. Record the audio system and whether narration is provided or not. You can do it through a mic. So yeah, narration here. There you go. Select the mic. Put that, and then you can choose to record tabs. So that's an improvement, like the windows itself. So that, yeah, a little bit of improvements there in this, but nothing crazy, to be honest. Nothing too, not fascinating in the way that marketing may make it sound like. So interactive components are here. Let's see. So if we do a slide, I'm assuming, oh, okay, in your question slides. Yeah, so the same situation. The good thing that Captivate always had is that it had the importing and exporting capabilities. So again, Captivate is the OG in all this. So what's the better rank? Well, you saw Captivate there. It's a new Captivate, the 12.5. I don't see anything special on it. I don't see AI. The only thing I see is improve workflows there. I'm assuming that perhaps we can take a look around and see if you insert an image. It gives you that capability, but their UI has always been a problem. And the problem with their UI is that, when Storyline came out with the PowerPoint ribbon, that kind of put things. So they did this before. This is something they did before, and it was hideous. They changed their UI to look like it. I mean, to me, their UI looked like an old person's phone, like back from the 80s. Like what you're seeing. I mean, that's what it looked like. I didn't like it at all. I loved the original Captivate because it had the interface of the other apps. So if you started, like me, using Photoshop, when you went to Captivate, it was like, oh, okay, cool. Here we go. Move around, do stuff. After that, they just lost everything that I can think of from it. It was always been a very powerful tool. It is as powerful, if not more powerful, than any other tool, the Storyline. I think the only app that perhaps gave it a challenge was Lectora, to be honest. And and Storyline did because of simplicity of use. That's primarily it. I mean, the workflows in Storyline were also better. Storyline also introduced layers, which is hilarious if you think about it, because Adobe is the company that brought layers into Photoshop and everything else, but they didn't seem to have them for Captivate. So again, it's an interesting story of a product that wasn't original from Adobe, I guess, and it's been here, but it hasn't been treated the same way as any of the other apps in the Adobe Cloud. Okay, well, that's it for me. I thank you for subscribing and all the stuff. We're at 385 at this point. 400 is coming soon. We're just going to be bathing in money here, right? That's not what we do it for. You know it. I do this so everybody can benefit from this. So keep it tight. We'll keep coming with more AI stuff.